Hello ladies and gentlemen, this is Spain 2021. We didn't have Joshua, we didn't have Craig, unfortunately. We didn't have Dave, but Dave was doing something worthwhile instead. Well done, Dave. We did have Harry then on the grid, Samir, myself, Rob's back, excellent. We had John and 6th there. You can see Ken. We fill up the front of the grid. I make a good start and immediately start to menace the McLarens, who box me in. So I'll have to lift off there for a moment and let them go. Harry was on pole, having that extra little bit of speed, but watch the McLarens here. Oh, that was firm, but everyone stays on the track. Everybody made it, just enough room. Behind, there's been action, virtual safety car deployed. I think that was John. Up ahead, watch as Harry, second place to first place as he goes down the inside there. And immediately this has happened, the safety car comes out. Absolute mayhem in parts of the track. So the safety car comes out. John has adopted an alternate strategy which is going to serve him well. As we enter lap 5, I can still see the McLarens ahead. We've been released from the safety car at last. It took ages, that. Ken's unfortunately having a bit of a wild time out there. Rob's plugging away nicely though. I am just about to get this all wrong. Oh, that's the end of me. Yep. The tyres were going away a little, but there's no real excuse. Ken shows how you can actually do the whole thing without losing your front wheel. That's it, Ken. All that rallycross experience. Always used to be good at rallycross. Down here we though see, you can see there's a lot of fighting action. That's John passing people as he moves up through the midfield there. He's just past Kubica and Verstappen. He's making good progress. Meanwhile, Rob, who's on a different strategy to a lot of the AI, he has to come through here. Look, there's a whole queue ahead of him. He's going to start picking these guys off. Bold move down the inside. He's passed 2 of them already in that gaggle of 3. And he's going to keep making progress up through the field. As you say, he's come out a lot of traffic because of the different strategies, but he keeps going there, keeping them behind. And then we can see him, another dive bomb here. Nice, comes down the inside and passes the Williams. So Robert kept fighting his way through the field because of the alternate strategies they were on, but he's moving up now and he's in a good place. John's ahead, but his tyres are getting increasingly worn. So it's lap 12, and that's how the race is looking. As you can see, Harry has a lead. Samir is a little way behind. I think those two went on different pit stop strategies. This was Harry's big moment. He's trying to lap someone and almost ran into the back of them. He is in the lead, but that was a close call for Harry there. As you can see, one of the fastest corners on the track. Nearly got it all wrong. John's going to go around the outside. Not John, I'm afraid. Rob has gone around the outside of the Racing Point. Another nice move by Rob, who, as you can see now, is up. And you can see him keep moving up. He's going to pass here. He's going to pass Sergio Perez. And that will put Rob nicely up into 4th at this point. John, he's taken another stop. And he's carving his way through the field. Although he's just being nice there and letting the McLaren lap him there. So that was polite. So that's John. He's edging him up. All you'll notice about John there is he's on intermediates because it started to rain. It's lap 24 and it started to rain. The cars around him are not on intermediates, and that's why John's struggling at this point. So he's moved down a bit. Rob, meanwhile, has got himself up to 3rd. Well done, Rob. Come on, Rob. Lap 25. It's raining. And it's still raining on lap 26. And now we watch as people start to head for the pits. So the Racing Point's in for the pits. And so is Bottas. And that ahead of them is Samir. The McLarens had to stack in the pits. It was clearly getting too wet. Unfortunately for Rob, he decided to stay out. And there he is. He's just doing one extra lap. He's got no grip, and this was a very costly spin that took him across the curbs. No grip, of course. He heads in for his intermediate tyres now, but it's cost him quite a bit of time. As John letting the McLaren go by, and there's Rob having a bit of a moment, I think, there. But keeping it all going again, but Rob's lost ground with a couple of moments there, and now instead of being on for the podium, he's in 8th and he's fighting hard. It's lap 32, ladies and gentlemen, for the leaders, and this is the kind of pressure that Rob's having to handle. That's his teammate behind. Up at the front, the McLarens are right together. Harry's had a storming race, compromised slightly with a bit of damage and a slightly out of kilter pit stop. He's worked his way up. There's yellow flags all over the place now because it's wet, and he's monstering somewhere. Rob is being monstered. Takes out the cone there, no worries, but now the queue behind him is getting, shall we say, fractious. Yes, they're beginning to virtually push him. This is the last lap. That was Harry, a little bit bold on the curb usage there, but this is the last lap of the race. Draws up a long way under braking, very bold, keeps it going, and these final moments will decide the winner. It's chucking it down with rain. They're on intermediates. Full wets might have been nice at this point. And Harry goes for a gap. Well, I'll let you judge. Was the gap there, or wasn't it? 2 McLarens. Samir boxed in on the inside there, still on the inside, and at this point the superior traction of Harry wins the moment for him, crosses the line for victory by less than 0.2 of a second, I believe. So very close, very exciting race. Behind, well, Sergio Perez, unfortunately John couldn't quite catch him. But it's all gone wrong for Rob. They've got too impatient. They've clipped him from behind. He's chucked into the fence, and as the cars stream past, he's got no alternative here except to try and reverse his way out, but it's all very tangled up. Poor Rob. He's had a very good race, really. Gets himself free there. The Haas as well. And unfortunately that was to lead to Rob's disqualification for the reverse. So Harry wins. Congratulations to Harry. And I was out far too early, as you can see from there. Rob disqualified. Ken had a tough race, but Samir brought it all home quite nicely into second place without too many dramas, really, apart from that last lap. John, well, he battled with a lot of people, a slightly broken car, and an adoption of the intermediates at a very early stage, but he brought it home impressively in the end. So congratulations to him. Thanks for watching. Hope you all enjoyed it. See you next time, maybe.